Hello, everybody. All right, so you're now at the point where you are doing your research. You've found an article that you want to use, and you've determined that it is indeed a credible source. Now you need to find the citation information. So it's got two things here. Reference list citation, which is essentially the citation that would be at the end of your research paper. It's got more information, a little bit longer. And then the in-text citation is, for instance, if you were to directly quote something in the body of your essay, you would need to put an in-text citation, which is a little bit shorter, right after that direct quote to show and acknowledge that you did not, in fact, write that quote yourself. That's what we're going to collect. Now, we'll talk later on how we're going to incorporate these citations into various projects. Obviously, it's going to look different for a website versus a podcast, but we'll get to that later. We're going to collect the information now so we have it accessible to us, though, later on in our journey of the PBL. Okay, so I'm just going to give you an example. So I went and found this article on advocacy communication, blah, blah, blah. So what I am going to do is, instead of finding all those little pieces of information myself, I am going to open up a new tab and I'm going to type in Citation Machine APA. You'll notice the first website to pop up is APA Citation Format Generator. Click on that puppy. APA is the style that we're using, so make sure that is highlighted, and then most, if not all, of your sources are going to be websites, so make sure that is highlighted. Okay, so it wants the URL. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my article here. I'm going to copy the URL, paste it into the search bar, hit search websites, and then check to make sure right underneath here, it's kind of subtle, advocacy communication. Okay, that is my article that I was looking for. Hit select. And what's nice about Citation Machine is it will find most of the information that you need for your article, but it won't always find all of the pieces that you need. So, and I'll show you that here in a second. Go ahead and hit final step and then check. So article title is there, but it doesn't have the author's name. Some websites won't have authors. It's not always necessary, though it's usually recommended that you do have an author identified, but I do know my author's name. It's listed right here underneath my article. So I'm going to go ahead and input Erica's name into the Citation Machine Maker so that I give her credit. So Ciszek, Ciszek, and then her first name was Erica, and then her middle initial was L. Maybe that's for Luann. Okay, so I've got that identified. URL is there, electronically published. It doesn't have the date that it was written. Okay, if it doesn't have the author or the date, it's probably not a website you want to use. That's a bad sign. And if I go back up here, accepted author version posted online, February of 2017. Okay, don't worry about the day of the month. Just put the month and the year if you've got that available. So I'm going to go in here, and it was February of 2017. So then I'll go down here to create citation. Sometimes you will have to watch this lovely little interactive ad. Okay, I did not plan this. What a great commercial. Mike. There it is. Wow. You know, ads are just so much fun to watch, especially when you've seen them 50 billion times, right, guys? If this happens, don't worry. If you watch it once, it will give you free citation privileges for the next 48 hours. So you are set, ready to go. Click on the elements to engage. I did. I'm done. So done. Okay, now it will create your citation for you. What you'll notice is that there might be some more here if you've used Citation Machine before. But if you look, the one that's highlighted in yellow, that is your reference list citation. So highlight the entire thing, copy it, go back to your research notes document, reference list citation, and paste that bad boy in there. Okay, you don't have to format it yet. We'll worry about that later on down the road. Now for the in-text citation. Very simple. Are you ready? Open parentheses. We're going to put the last name of our author, Ciszek. We're going to put a comma, and then we're going to put the year that it was published. And then we're going to close the parenthesis, and one more thing, we are going to put a space in between the two of them. That's all you got to do, folks. So citation machine's going to create your reference list citation, in-text citation, author's last name, year of publication, comma in between. Email me with any questions.